All right, thank you for checking out my YouTube video. I'm gonna show you a little bit of Detroit over here. That's actually Lincoln Park Police. But I'm gonna name this video Vizgar, just because that's the main street that we're gonna be going to. But this is the border of Lincoln Park and Detroit. So if you wanna see some of Detroit, just watch this video, and I really appreciate all the support on all my Detroit videos so far. We're just gonna make a stop right here. If you're familiar with this area, this is Fort and Outer Drive, but this area, like to the left is Detroit, and then to the right is like the suburbs, Lincoln Park. So this is like a border street, Outer Drive, that we're on. But anyways, yeah, I really appreciate the support and all the other Detroit videos I got. And if you want to see more Detroit in the future, just subscribe. This is going to be the last video of 2025. It's December 30th. And I got a dentist appointment later, so upload this last video. You guys should be seeing this New Year's Day. Not your New Year's Day. New Year's Eve day, which will be tomorrow the 31st. It's cold out. Hopefully we get going soon. But yeah, anyways, this is like a border over, we're about like 15 minutes from downtown. I could take this street right here, Fort Street, which is the street that's the opposite of what I'm on. But we're gonna go in this neighborhood right here. I know this area very well. Oh, look at this right here. Broken water main. Yeah, it's 23, I don't know if I should have. Sometimes you can't see how deep it goes. But anyways, this is Edsel right here. Yeah, I know this area really well. But yeah, you're seeing Detroit. This is, now we're in Detroit right now, and you're seeing it like just what it'd be like if you were, you know, riding with me. I'm just gonna turn on the heat a little bit. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Sometimes it can get kind of rough out here because you see a lot of people, you know, crossing that street that I was just on, you know, because that's the suburbs and this is the city. There's a lot of drug activity. You know, you see them crossing back and forth, and sometimes you see them panhandling. And it's, you know, it's a tough situation for those people. A lot of these houses they've gotten rid of over the years. But the main street that we're going to be going on, Vizgar, is right up here. About 3 more streets. Just wanted to show you the neighborhood a little bit. I'll go up one more street. Let me adjust this a little bit. Maybe you guys can see more. Actually, you guys, hopefully you guys are seeing pretty good. Name of that boat's Wet Dream. But yeah, pretty decent houses you can see. Nothing burned up or anything like that. There were a couple pretty bad houses over here that they managed to get rid of. Back growing up, this was this street and Electric Street over here were pretty rough streets. But you could see in the video how cold it is. Winter time. 23 degrees. This is Electric. We're gonna make a left. But yeah, back in the day, this used to be pretty rough. Some people say it still is, but you know, in my opinion, it's getting better. You know, you guys can see the houses on the right. There's nothing really. Even if it were summertime, you know, you'd see people on the porch, but it wouldn't be like, you know, dangerous out here. You know what I mean? It might be a different situation if something happens and you get stuck out here. You know, I got stuck out here years ago, nothing happened, but, you know, it could have ended differently. This is Vizgar right here, the main street. This is gonna actually, both sides of this street is Detroit, but once we get up to the green light up there, it's like 3 cities in one. You'll see what I mean. Like, it'll be Detroit here, and then we're gonna go into Ecorse and Rouge. But yeah, the average houses are pretty cheap out here compared to the rest of the U.S. It's Beatrice Street. Yeah, if it were summertime, you'd see a lot more people hanging out. especially at night. It's pretty cool to be delivering mail. And it's a nice job delivering the mail when it's 60 degrees out. But it gets, see, right now we're getting out of Detroit. And then see right up here, this red light, on the right is Ecourse. And on the left is River Rouge. And then behind me is Detroit. There's a lot of hanging out right there during the night, especially in the summertime. I wouldn't like, even like during the night, I wouldn't stop at that place that night. Put you like that. Right now, it's not that bad, but still, you know, this whole area right here is so-so. River Rouge police right there. They patrol this area a lot. Oh, that guy was waving for that cop. Nothing bad, but let's see. I'm gonna go. This is gonna be Vizgar right here, but I'll just show you what Ecourse looks like. So I'll make a right. Go down where this car is going. I'll do a block here, and then a block over in River Rouge, just to show you what it's like. But it's pretty much like, you can't really tell the difference between Ecourse and Rouge, really. Detroit, you can kind of tell the difference. But you run into some bargain houses out here. I don't want to say it's bad out here. I could live out here just because I know this area and I'm from downriver, which is like the suburban area of Detroit, like south of Detroit. So like I wouldn't really have a problem out here. But when you get into like raising a family, or if you're not from around here, you know, you got to kind of know. Like right here, it's not that bad, but like going straight into Detroit, you know, you just kind of know. You got to kind of know the neighborhood. But just driving around, it's not that bad. A pretty decent house on the right, or on the left, I mean. Yeah, some of these houses out here are not that bad. You know, if you're from this area, or if you're from Detroit and you want to move to the suburbs, this is borders Detroit, and then you can get downtown like 15 minutes. So this was Vizgar right here. Make a left. Yeah, the police patrol this whole area quite a bit, especially during the summertime. I think I could go down here. These are all one way. Funeral home. So each door you see on the right is a house. So it's like, oh, is it half addresses? Oh no, 547, 545, it just keeps on going down. Now out here during the summertime, there's a lot of people hanging out. Definitely. Eaton Street. I think we'll make a left. We'll get back out on Vizgar. We'll go back. We'll go through. Go down one or two more streets in Detroit. But yeah, I really appreciate all the support, and I hope that everybody's holiday and New Year is going well. Yeah, a lot of hanging out right here, Beechwood Street, in the summertime. Take a drink of my coffee. But anyways, yeah, if you want to see a lot more of Detroit in 2026, just subscribe. And I got over 1,000 videos. I try to do my best to put them in a playlist, but I'm gonna work on it during the holidays, get everything organized. That way it's a lot easier for you guys to find videos, you know. Hopefully I can get one uploaded every day or every other day. Yeah, it's cold out here for people walking. So now back on Vizgar, and we got the store on the left. Then once we go across the street, we'll be back in Detroit. Yeah, any questions you have about this video, just put them in the comment section. Try to get rid of that noise, kind of a annoying little noise. We'll go back closer to the main street, because I do have to go somewhere. But we'll pick this street right here. We'll make a left, and then we'll end up on that other street, Annabelle, and I'll end the video. Yeah, you can see some abandoned houses. Abandoned, but not like burnt up, you know? Like still usable. But you're seeing what it'd be like out off Vizgar. Making the best out of the cold. I used to live in Florida, so it's a lot different out here. It's cheaper to live in Michigan, that's for sure. Cheaper, nicer people, better paying jobs. But I miss the sun. This is Annabelle. Back in the day, on the left, they used to sell a lot of drugs. I don't know if it's like that now, but used to sell a lot of drugs. Looks a little bit better, a lot better actually. You know, one abandoned house, one drug house can destroy a whole street, you know? You just get rid of that one house and everything starts to get better. But anyways, thanks for all the support. I'm gonna end this video. Take a nice thumbnail photo. I think I know what it's gonna be. And take care. I appreciate all the support, guys.